This is the second video in a series of videos that will be covering each card in the minor arcana of the tarot. We will be covering everything I can think of, from its symbolism to how its relations in astronomy, alchemy, numerology, and as wide a variety of different perspectives as I can think to look for. Today is the Two of Swords. First, going over symbolism, the Two of Swords has two swords, a blindfolded woman with crossed arms, the moon in the background, and water. The two swords signify a balance of opposing forces or decisions. It represents conflict, mental struggle, and the need to choose between two paths. The blindfold symbolizes a lack of information, denial, or an inability to see the situation clearly. The crossed arms indicates a defensive posture and a guarded heart. The moon represents intuition, the subconscious, and hidden truths, suggesting the influence of emotions in decision-making. And the water symbolizes emotions, intuition, and the depths of the subconscious mind. The card, in general, represents indecision, a stalemate, and the need to make a difficult choice. In astrology, it is associated with the element of air. Like all the sword cards, the Two of Swords associated with the element of air, representing intellect, communication, and thought processes. And the zodiac sign it is associated with is Libra, the sign of balance, fairness, and relationships. Libra's influence underscores themes of decision-making, balance, and weighing options. In numerology, the number 2 symbolizes duality, partnership, balance, and choice. It represents the need to balance opposing forces and the challenge of making decisions. In an alchemical context, it relates to conjunction. Conjunction is the process of bringing together opposing forces. The two swords represents the alchemical process of solving or breaking down and coagulating or bringing together the different elements. It relates to the planet Mercury, associated with communication and intellect, aligned to the mental processes involved in decision-making and balance. And it relates to lunar influence. The moon in the card connects the alchemical principle of silver, representing intuition, emotion, and the reflective nature of decision-making. With chakra, it is associated with the heart chakra, or anahata. The Two of Swords is closely linked to it, and it governs love, relationships, and emotional balance. This chakra's influence emphasizes the need to balance emotions and intellect in decision-making. In runes, it is related to two different runes, Gibo and Hagalaz. Gibo signifies partnership, balance, and gifts. It aligns the Two of Swords themes of finding balance and harmony between opposing forces and decisions, while Hagalaz represents disruption and the need to navigate challenges, much like the conflict and indecision symbolized by the Two of Swords. In I Ching, it is related to hexagram 38, also called Hui, or opposition. This hexagram represents opposition and the need for compromise and resolution. It aligns with the Two of Swords themes of conflict, indecision, and the need to find balance. In Reiki, it relates to the heart chakra, Anahata. In Reiki, the heart chakra is the center of love, compassion, and emotional balance. The Two of Swords resonates with this chakra, emphasizing the importance of balancing emotions and intellect in decision-making. In Feng Shui, It relates to both yin and yang, or the balance of the two. As the balance of yin and yang reflect the Two of Swords themes of finding harmony between opposing forces. Creating a balanced environment can help resolve indecision and promotes clear thinking. In Ayurveda, it relates to Vata-Pitta balance. The Two of Swords reflects the need to balance Vata, which is air and ether, and Pitta, which is fire and water. The balance is essential for clear decision-making and emotional stability. In herbalism, the Two of Swords relates to lavender. Known for its calming and balancing properties, lavender embodies the essence of the Two of Swords. It can help soothe the mind and promotes clarity in decision-making. In Qigong, it relates to balancing Qi. The practice of balancing Qi in Qigong aligns the Two of Swords themes of finding equilibrium and harmony in thoughts and emotion. Kundalini, heart chakra, or Anahata. The Two of Swords resonates with the Anahata chakra in Kundalini practices, emphasizing the need for emotional balance in the integration of heart and mind in decision-making. Animism, spirit of the owl. In animistic traditions, the owl represents wisdom, intuition, and the ability to see what is hidden. The Two of Swords shares these qualities, symbolizing the need for inner wisdom and clarity in decision-making. In sacred geometry, it relates to Vesica Piscis. The Vesica Piscis, a symbol of balance and union, aligns with the Two of Swords representation of duality and the need to harmonize opposing forces. Let's see. Interpretations. When upright, the Two of Swords represents indecision and a stalemate, a situation where a decision needs to be made but is being avoided. Balance and duality. It signifies the need to find balance between opposing forces or ideas. It can represent blocked emotions. It could suggest the blocking out of emotions to make a rational decision. And it can represent inner conflict, reflects internal struggles and the need for inner clarity before taking action. In reverse, the Two of Swords represents confusion the Two of Swords represents confusion and being overwhelmed. It suggests being overwhelmed by choices and experiencing mental confusion. It can represent the release of a stalemate, the breaking of a deadlock, and the start of action after a period of indecision. It can represent emotional turmoil, indicating that emotions are disrupting rational decision-making, leading to poor choices or conflict. And it can represent the exposure of truth. The blindfold metaphorically falls off, revealing hidden truths or bringing clarity to a previously obscured situation. Theological and philosophical interpretations. In Christian theology, the blindfolded figure can represent faith and trust in divine guidance when faced with difficult choices. The cross, formed by the swords, can signify the need for spiritual discernment. In Jungian psychology, it represents the tension between conscious decisions and unconscious influences, with the blindfolds and the moon highlighting the role of the unconscious in decision-making. In Kabbalah, it is linked to the Sephiroth of Chokmah, or wisdom, and Binah, or understanding, representing the balance and interplay between wisdom and understanding in making choices.